Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something kind of fun. We are going to randomly selecting and then ranking my favorite Animal Crossing main title games. So none of the knockoffs, none of the Happy Home Designer, not the Pocket Camp, but just the main title games where it's, a similar story. Let's get into it. Here's the first one. Wild World. And this one came out on DS. So this was... Ooh, this is hard for me. I feel like I'm going to rank this one number 3. Now, hear me out. The reason why I'm going to rank this one number 3 for me was this is a game. It was the first time I did I think it's the first Animal Crossing game you could multiplayer and you could go to each other's islands or town. It wasn't islands. You could go to each other's towns. And I think this game right here, Wild World, is probably the one I clocked in the most hours with playing Animal Crossing. Like growing up, always went back to it because I never got a 3DS in high school, so I didn't really play that. But Wild World was one I remember having sleepovers with my best friend, and then she and I'm one of 3 girls. She and my 2 sisters and I would play together for hours, going to each other's islands and selling fruit and seeing the clothes we all had. So this is a very nostalgic game for me. This is, you know what? Actually, no. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to say this is number 2 for me. City Folk. Okay. So City Folk came out in 2008. This came out on the Wii. This one, I'm going to have to say, and this may be unpopular, this is not my favorite of all the Animal Crossing because I feel like I didn't play this game. I didn't play City Folk as much as the other ones. I didn't love the whole city vibe thing. I just felt like it took away from the core of Animal Crossing, which is, I just didn't love the city aspect of it, actually. I like that Animal Crossing is that small town, simple vibe. And even though I love the shopping for City Folk and being able to get your hair done and things like that, I feel like the city took away from, for me, like my main focus on the actual game itself. So because of that, City Folk is my least favorite, so I think that would put it at 5 for me. Sorry. Okay, New Leaf. This is the 3DS. I didn't get any new gaming systems after the Wii until I was newly married. Until after I had my first kid. So I didn't get a 3DS. I got a 2DS because I was in college and I was trying to save a buck. So I think I got a 2DS for like $80. And the first game I got on it was Animal Crossing. And I clocked in a lot of hours playing it on there. So that one's a good one. It's hard because, honestly, I don't think any Animal Crossing game is bad. This is where I'm getting complex with my feels for these games. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this is 4 for me, but no, I don't know. That's so hard to say. Okay, I'll say this is number 4, but I'll explain why it's number 4 when we get to what my number 3 is. Okay. Animal Crossing, this is a GameCube. I believe this came out in 2002, 2001. Okay, so this is my number 3. And I know it's not the most complex Animal Crossing. I know it's not the best. I know it doesn't have the most, details and additions to the game. But the reason why this is my number 3, and sometimes I debated putting it at number 1, is nostalgia. I am a very mood-driven type of person. Like the nostalgia, if I got to play this game again, would probably just make my heart so happy. So because this was my intro into the world of Animal Crossing, this started my love for video games, essentially, this and Harvest Moon. But because of that, I had to put it number 3 because this started all for me. This is my baby. So Animal Crossing, OG, GameCube one, that's my number 3 ranking. And coming in at number 1, to probably no one's surprise, is Animal Crossing New Horizon, which came out March 2020. That game got me through it, and I think it got a lot of us through it because that was a hard time. I had just had my second daughter. She was 4 months old by then. My toddler was crazy. We were stuck in this little apartment. The world was chaotic, and my kids were just kind of nuts, and I was going insane, and my husband was super busy working all the time, and this game just drama, but I feel like it saved my life. It was just so fun to have something to do, and even my husband would play it a little bit with me, And yeah, I just remember I got it. I pre-ordered the physical copy, but then I saw people were able to play it the day before at 10 p.m. So I canceled my physical copy order, got the digital, and I went for it. And I think I played from probably 10 p.m. to like 2 a.m. I've played probably over 400 hours, which maybe that's not a lot. I don't know what a lot is, but also I am a mom. But yeah, New Horizon is my number one because I also love the additions they've made to the game. The more sandbox feel of you can totally change your island, and the design left your home and went to the whole island. I love that addition. I love the museum. I love the aquarium in the museum. This was like the perfect Animal Crossing game for me. I don't know what they'll release next. I hope they'll release something. Got the new Switch 2 coming out. I don't know anything, if there's any gossip about Animal Crossing there. But I would love another Animal Crossing game. I just, like, at this point in time, like, how are they going to beat it? I know there's, like, little tweaks they can make to make the game better, but, like, this game was pretty awesome. So, anyway, so that's my ranking. Okay, so number 1, Animal Crossing New Horizon. Number 2, Wild World. Number 3, OG Animal Crossing on the GameCube. Number 4, New Leaf. Number 5, City Folk. So anyways, that's my opinion. That's my ranking of the Animal Crossing games. And don't think, like, even though it's like one has to be last place, they're really not that far off. These are some of my all-time favorite games. Things have to be ranked though. You have to have a favorite video game, I guess. But like, that's where we've come to on this ranking system. So I want to know what your ranking would be for the 5 Animal Crossing games. Leave those in the comments below, and hopefully I see you around.